Welcome to this week's episode of the MAC Teambuilder Dynasty on the GG9 channel. I'm going it alone today, so the little broski's got to carry this video to the very end. We got a lot to cover today. Toledo at Southern Michigan. Should be a interesting game. Toledo's coming in 1-1, Southern at 1-2, so they are fighting for conference positioning. But, you know, Southern Michigan is going to be a large underdog. We know that occasionally their offense can pop. Defensively, you know they're going to give up a lot of yards and a lot of points and a lot of big runs. So it's going to be up to goal to get the offense moving here. And they can't have that kind of stuff. Blake Van Poppen with a drop. 3rd and 13 for Lease with a play action going down. And going to have to settle for the field goal. So right now it looks like Toledo got to be in a better position holding SMU to a field goal. On the road, looks like we got an offsides. Rhodes can't make the tackle. Another missed tackle for the Robin defense. Hilton can't make the tackle. And the touchdown for Lowe. We're looking for the penalty, but it was obviously offside. So this is not good here, guys, for Southern Michigan. At home, already down 7-3. Toledo charging hard again. Touchdown for Diamante King. Wide receiver Carter Bradley up to 45 yards and a touchdown. 6:40 and change here in the second as we move ahead. 14-3 game. And Poppin, big gain. 3rd and 3 for Verlies under pressure. It's going to flip that one out to Klink. Offensive lineman was out there, though. Maybe gotten in the way. Verlies just going to take it. It's there. It's there. Why not take the rollout? 10-yard gain. 2nd and goal right now. Verlies is going to fire one into TJ Underhill. The quarterback, the do-it-all kind of guy right there. 14-10. 2nd and 1 here for Toledo. They're getting close again to the end zone. And Carter Bradley just walked around his defender there. And I just wanted to show that. The Rocket Man enjoying this. 3rd and 1. Jordan Lowe caught from behind. So Southern Michigan actually gets a stop and actually plays decent defense. So 17-10. Maddox on a jet sweep. One of the first plays of this third quarter. And I think he's going to score that one to the house there. Devin Maddox. A lot of blocking, good blocking in front, and a lot of holes. So touchdown for Toledo. Southern Michigan looking for the response. Van Poppen for 8. It's going to be 4th and inches. And you know Southern Michigan needs to go for that. So Verlies with the Tom Brady special. The 1-yard sneak. Timmy Klink for 3. Trying to get Timmy Klink going. He's got 6 carries for 12. 3rd and 3. Go back to the well. It's going to be Klink time. First down for Southern Michigan. Cheerleaders love it. I got 2:11 right now. Blake Van Poppen for 10. And the touchdown. So Southern Michigan throwing it with some success here on that drive. 1:47 in the third. Bradley running read options. Got the blockers. Alamander's dead in the water. And now it's going to be up to Rhodes. Got to cut him off. Rhodes tried to cut him off. Landed. Missed tackle. Another missed tackle. And a comedy on defense here for the Robins. And, you know, sometimes there's not a lot that Gold can do. It's just the tackles just are there and they're not making them because they suck. Tariq Ali, touchdown with the response. 6:08 left. Bradley on 1st and 10. Maybe looking to escape here, but he does get corralled. Loss for 7 yards. Darian Stewart with the sack. So now you got 3rd and 9. Copeland, he's a ghost. He's a ghost out there. Going the other way, though. Almost getting the first down for Landers. And he gets thrown down, but they're going to say he was out of bounds. 4th and inches. Toledo's going to wuss out and punt this thing. Southern Michigan, opportunity to tie. And they are looking for this big first ever MAC win that's not against Lake Huron, which would be a big achievement in and of itself. But we have a block in the back here, so it's going to go back a little bit. 3rd and 2 for Lease. Going to get shoved behind the line. They gain and going again with that Tom Brady sneak for Lease. Getting the first down. Southern Michigan surviving here with 3 minutes. Although it's going to be intercepted by Thurman, and that might just do it. Toledo with a huge turnover with 2:58 left in the game to go along with decent field position. And Kelly's going to run this one up the middle. Micah Kelly for 11. Toledo now going up by 2 scores. Southern Michigan going right down the field. Verlies is going to pump a little bit, and Klink's not going to get out of bounds. That hurts. It's going to cost him a timeout. Release rolling out, little rollout cheese here, kind of. Release inside the 2. First and goal. Looking to score, get this thing close, and Blake Van Poppen will score that one. So a 2-yard touchdown there for Van Poppen. All right, so 3rd and 6. Toledo has a chance here. Southern Michigan gets the stop, so they knew it was run all the way. Out of timeouts now, so with 13 seconds. Looking for something deep, some type of Hail Mary opportunity here, and a big bomb there to Patrick. No dice. Release having himself a pretty good game, all things considered, but it's going to need a miracle here. Mabry Webb catches it, gets drilled. 3 seconds. Got to run no huddle, and probably running 4 verticals. Needs to be the play call. Question, though, is where do you go with this thing? 1st and 10. So much pressure and unblocked. Unabated to the quarterback. Daniel Bolden gets the sack and ends this comeback bid for SMU. It's just a budding rivalry, but right now Toledo's got the upper hand. I would say it was a good game for the Robins. So let's get game number 2 underway here. Lake Huron. We are going to spin that wheel, baby. Let's see what we get. Player lock, wide receiver, DB. So this is going to be interesting. It's a winnable game here against an Akron team that's not great. We're going to try it early, see how it goes, and if we find ourselves in a game, you know, maybe then we'll figure it out. So I'm going to start with Othello Doubleday here, and then I was later informed you have to press A to get the ball thrown to you. So we're running routes right now. Fortuna still completing passes away from me, so that's good. Wyatt Pico trying to make a block somewhere. That's good, though. Stay active in the play. Now, Outlaw, we tried to see if that would work, and that's not working. So at this point, we just gave up. So we're going to punt our challenge for this week. We're going to actually try to go out and win this game. So we got 5:50 in the first on the opening drive. Fortuna is going to roll out just a tad, just a little bit of a rollout, and hit Othello Doubleday for a 16-yard touchdown. Lake Huron in business. Now we have Zach Gibson here, finding Lucian Jericho out of the screen. Jericho's got some space, finally gets shoved out of bounds, but he picks up 39 yards. So big time gain for this guy. He's a very tough runner. Nice stop there. That'll be Manning the third, blowing up that play in the backfield. Gibson going down, 3rd and 14. They try the 3rd down screen again. Jericho is going to fake out Bloodsauce. Got one man to beat. Clouche will haul him down. So Lucian Jericho picks up 9. They're going for it on 4th down, and the throw goes to Mumfield for 2. And Akron going to turn this over on downs. Questionable play call. It's a little aggressive in my book. But Fortuna with a nice throw there to Wyatt Pico for 25 yards. 2nd and 3. We're getting pretty close here. Fortuna's going to flip one to Pico down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. Let's see if we can get Stugelmeyer in there. 2nd and goal now, after he got stuffed on the first try, but Stugelmeyer scoring. Lake Huron goes up 14-0. So we're just getting the 2nd underway. There's a flip to Brink. He's loose. Big game. Papadopoulos with a missed tackle there. Jericho. Oh, Washington with a premature dive there. Jericho gets the first. 2nd and 7. Gibson gives to Jericho again, and he's got a pretty good lane there. Clouche, and then Papadopoulos pushing him out of bounds. 2nd and goal here from the 1-inch line, and Clouche will punch the ball. That doesn't help us very much there, Mr. Clouche. Late hit on Jericho, but he will score. So 14-7 right now in the 2nd. Lake Huron getting close again. Keyshawn Chambers got a lane down at the 1.5-yard line. 1st and goal. Stugelmeyer gets in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. So it's 21-7 right now. 3:46. Jericho, big time pickup again for 10. 3rd and 4 right now. Akron getting close. We get a fumble. And Zorro Huggins with the recovery, but jarred loose there off of the blitz there. It'll be Strong, who is unblocked virtually. So 55 seconds. Fortuna, just don't take the sack. He's going to try to throw it as he's going down, and we are going to fumble the ball. So Akron has the ball now again, chance to do something, and their pass protection has just not been there for Zach Gibson. He's going to flip one to Mumpfield. This might set up a long field goal, but they're just going to go for it. With 5 seconds, 4th and 7. Papadopoulos trying to get back there, but Tony Grimes Jr. will score. So how do we let that happen, guys? They just got behind our defense. The one thing we couldn't do, we got a the turnover off the sack, and then we screw that play up. Lake Huron doesn't seem to be too phased, though. 21-14. Stewart goes down. It'll be 4th and 1, so Lake Huron gets the ball back. 3rd and 9. Fortuna dropping way back. It's going to float one to Ishmael. Rodriguez Ishmael. 3rd and inches. Fortuna. Throw one, and that's a tough play. It's a tough play. A lot of commotion there. Gibson throwing. Matheson gets behind the defense. It's going to be up to Cluche. Questionable angle by Cluche, but he does catch up to Michael Matheson. Here's Hemingway, the power back. Gets 3 yards. Bonstead, he's trying to stay on Hemingway, but Hemingway's loose right now. Papadopoulos able to haul him down. 3rd and 1. Bloodsaw trying to blow that play up. And, it just finally get John Zell Norrells. So Akron settles finally for a field goal. 3rd and 6. Fortuna rolling out, trying to make something happen. Outlaw! You need to make that catch, dude. Definitely need that one. 3rd and 9 with 7 minutes and change here. Only a touchdown separating, but good pressure again against Gibson. Will force a punt. 2nd and 9. Outlaw finally catching this one. He's going to flip to Ishmael. That was just too juicy. The reactions took over. Even at this point in the game, you're like, oh, that's too good. This could work. And it almost did. 3rd and 9. 5 minutes. Fortuna rolling back. He's going to flip one under pressure, and Watts for the Zips will get the INT. So 2nd turnover of the game now for Cash Fortuna. A.J. Watts with 12 tackles in this game. Hemingway. Papadopoulos doesn't take the right angle. Hemingway's loose, but he's a power back. He doesn't quite have that breakaway speed, but he does pick up a huge chunk there. 2nd and 10. Ace Adams is on Hemingway to break that one up. Gibson. And the screen has been taken away by Lake Huron. 4th and 22. Decision time for Akron. I mean, it's a super long field goal. It's a super long conversion. They're going to have to try something. And Gibson's going to throw it. It's going to sail out of bounds. So Akron is going to be tough sledding here to come back, but they stop Max Renner here. They get the ball back with 2 minutes and change. Here's Jericho back in. Gets first down, almost. 2nd and inches. He fought. He fought a little too hard there. I think he had the forward progress, but there's the kangaroo. He is celebrating right there. 131. Missed tackle from Manning. Walker Edding hauls down Brink. They need a touchdown on the tie. Gibson scanning. Get lucky with the drop there. That's why they go to Akron. 2nd and 10. Bloodsaw goes after Gibson, and Gibson, we're going to look at this motion again, but look at this delivery, how he flings that one. Sidearm, and it just rockets out. 3rd and 10. Gibson dropping back, and we get there in time. So 4th and 18 now after a huge sack. Got to go for it. Under a minute left. They're going to go to break. He might break that, but he's just going to come up short. They're going to pick up 16 there. Not quite enough. And it looks like, guys, Lake Huron gets their first conference win of the season. So good job for the Webbed Wonders. We got it done. We beat Rice. We got the loss to Southern Michigan on our resume, but hold on. I'm celebrating way too soon because Akron managed that perfectly. They're going to have the ball. We're trying to let the clock run out a little bit. CPU takes over, and with 2 seconds at midfield, we saw it happen in the first half. They're going to throw it, and Grimes will catch it, but brought down to 7. So now we'll celebrate. We held on. Lake Huron gets the W. Thank God. Okay. So we're going to hold on and survive there. So let's check out these box scores here. Toledo beating Southern Michigan. Southern Michigan kept this one close for the most part. Late score for SMU, but, Toledo's just a little stronger on both sides of the ball. Big game for Mabry, Webb, and Van Poppen and Downs. So the passing game did pretty well. Ohio Western scores 59 against Ball State. They had a big fourth quarter, big second half. 637 yards for Ohio Western. You can feel the love that the voters are starting to give them. They understand what this team's made of. Tavion Leaf had 160 and 3 touchdowns. Alpena beats Akron in the next week, 52-24. 607 for Alpena. Zips 301. So good game there. Gransky had 272 with 4 touchdowns. Mustafa El-Karaz actually got in the game a little bit. And Archibald Davies, 11 catches for 162 and 2 scores. And then to close out that previous week, Lake Huron, we were coming off a loss to Bowling Green, 41-16. Bad game. We gave up over 500 yards to a team that's not exactly known for their offense, but LeBron's Davis will make you pay on occasion, in this game at least. Othello, they had 8 for 157. Now moving on to week 9, here you had Alpena blowing out Bowling Green, this time 507 for the Alpacas. 5 interceptions. So I was talking up LeBron's Davis. Didn't quite have it today, guys. Big time game for the Alpacas. And then Ohio Western topping Toledo 47-35. They took a couple late scores, though, to finish off the Rockets. Good game for Ohio Western. Carter Bradley was good, but Criswell was better. Criswell had 30 yards rushing to go on top of that. And then the receivers, Leaf, had a big game again. And Lake Huron getting the W over Akron. 449 allowed, and we had 323, even with the turnovers. So Lake Huron survives. It seems like we got Akron's number for whatever reason. But, you know, that rushing combo, I think Hemingway and Jericho, they'll get it done eventually. So Buffalo is going to come into week number 10 here winless, and they actually look like they could be the worst team in the MAC. I mean, Lake Huron and SMU might even be better. We got NIU, Ohio Western. NIU checks in as a B+, and they have the number 3 rushing offense in the country. So don't sleep on the Huskies here. 3-1 in MAC play. Alpena going on the road to Kent State. Kent State, good passing offense, horrible defense. I would expect the Alpacas to roll there. And then to finish off our week 10, Eastern Michigan coming in at 3-1 with Killen Me Softly going against SMU. So Ohio Western is now number 4. Alpena checks in at number 7. Yeah, Alabama, Georgia undefeated. Michigan up there as well. Clemson losing to Miami. Arkansas, how do they go? Oh, 16-14. Ohio, though, that's the team I want to focus. Ohio has now crashed the top 25, and they have looked pretty good in the process here, checking in at 7-0, 4-0 in conference. They're even better offensively than Alpena and better defensively, at least, you know, taking strength of schedule out of account there. So Lake Huron at 1-3, Buffalo 0-4. Western's also having a pretty bad year there down at the bottom. Southern Michigan, you know, we'll see how they play against Eastern, but it looks like Western in the next episode's game, maybe that could be a win possibility there. But before we get there, we're going to host Eastern Michigan at Spurgeon Memorial for Southern Michigan. So let's go Robins, kind of. I have to support the Robins because Gold's not in this video, so I have to make it sound like I'm really excited and want them to do well. You know, I prefer Eastern Michigan. Let's go Eastern. So, yeah, I mean, the only team that's not in here directionally, you got Northern Michigan. We got Central, Southern, Eastern, and Western. But no Northern. They're still Division II. Here's our first look at Killen Me Softly. A nice pitch to Boone. And Darius Boone gets 18. So more ground game issues for the Robins. But they open the things up with the 3-0 lead. And a first down here. It's 3rd and 7, they get 8. So it's kind of a recurring theme. 3rd and 3. Nice deflection there by Tevin Rhodes. SMU's going to hold Eastern to a field goal. Eastern with the ball back. May Softly finds Summers. Dylan Summers. He's kind of been a thorn in their side so far. 3rd and 6. May Softly. Should have had that one. Must have been the ghost. It was a ghost defender. Byron Gill, the ghost. Nice deflection by PV. Release gets away with that one. So setting up Eastern Michigan here with a pretty difficult look, and they are going to have a turnover. So they're throwing out of the Wildcat. Boone decides to release it, and his hand hits somebody's helmet. So no forward motion. They're going to say he fumbled it. So 3rd and goal. What an opportunity here for the Robins, and they convert Tariq Ali with a touchdown. Southern Michigan goes up 10-3. So things are looking up for the Robins. May Softly. He's built like a running back. Look at him go. He's running 18 yards on that carry. Huge gain here. So Eastern, I think they're pretty happy with him. You know, he's like Cam Newton light here. Getzinger for 6. Eastern Michigan forced a punt, though. So where is this defense coming from out of Southern Michigan? I feel like maybe getting a little lucky here or something. I don't know what's going on, but Release is going to get bottled up here. So Southern Michigan trying to hold on to this lead as the half starts to near. And the rugby punt goes inside the 10. So good conversion there for Southern Michigan. Eastern's been doing this like flex bone thing, and it's actually it's working pretty well. You know, it may fit May Softly's skill set, but a lot of under center, right directly behind the center kind of snaps. You think maybe shotgun would work. So he'll try out the shotgun right here. So we got Gill out there as a spy, and we can't see him. He's keeping Softly in check, and a conversion there to Jacob Delso. So, hey, look, Chris Creighton, he's still there. May Softly bouncing off the tackler. He will score. One of our patrons, your guy is having himself a decent game. Could be a little bit better. Release rolling out, throws on the run, and he will hit Van Poppen for a huge gain. And a nice lob there to Underhill for the touchdown. Southern Michigan taking the lead back by force, if necessary. But good stuff. 15 seconds left in the half. Safe to say they're going to hold on here, but Underhill just got behind the defense, and that's kind of what you're looking for him. I mean, he's the only guy on this team that has a lot of speed. So May Softly going to flip the Summers. First down. 3rd quarter underway here in Jackson, Michigan. May Softly with a nice pitch, and they're doing, like I said, a lot of option stuff directly from under center. So we're going to go under 6 minutes in the 3rd. Softly getting pressured and goes down. Loss of 6. Eastern settles for the field goal. 1st and 10. Release. Look at that. He had no chance here. Alex Merritt gets the sack, and nice blocking by 75. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's turnstile action right there. 3rd and 19. Release going to chuck one up. And there's Peavy again with another deflection. So now Eastern backs against the wall here. I mean, you can't lose to this team, right? You can't lose to this team. But a nice defensive play. Southern Michigan, maybe their best game on defense all year. May Softly finds Fordham for a big chunk there. So 7 minutes left to go in the game. May Softly going to beat Scroggins. He's doing this zoom thing that's possibly throwing off the user. It's kind of like Kenny Pickett's fake slide. But Darius Boone going to run in for the touchdown. So Southern Michigan gives up the score. Verlies is rolling out, and he's getting more yardage. He's getting greedy. And Jackson picks up the fumble. Verlies going to screw that one up. Maybe should have gone out of bounds there, but Evans going to hunt him down and pop that thing out. So Verlies just lost control. Not good. Boone wrapped up there. So they can either hold him to a field goal or preferably keep him from getting a first down, but May Softly loose. Salamander's got no chance, and then it looks like he is going to take it to the house. Killing me, May Softly. Killing me softly, killing May Softly. Yeah, it's hard to say because it's probably not a real name, but no. If somebody has a last name Softly, let me know, because as of right now, I don't believe anybody does. Here's Van Poppen. He gets popped after a big catch. 2nd and inches. Release. Got to throw that one. Just flipped it. Try to make something happen. Intercepted, though, and May Softly's your player of the game. Had 11 carries for 23 to go along with 2 touchdowns. SMU going down there. So I told Gold, I'm like, you know, the challenges are optional. If you're going to lose, maybe just see what you got. But he's just not having any of it. So I'm going to have it. We need 30 carries for Keyshawn Chambers. And then Buffalo is going to be down their top 2 quarterbacks. So they are going to be playing a CPU fakie. A fakie. And they're 0-7. They might be the worst team in this conference. So if we can't beat Buffalo here, something is terribly wrong. But, you know, we failed our first challenge. So now we're kind of looking like we want those 10 points to spend next offseason on our created players. So we're kind of like, you know, let's try it. Let's see what happens. It's, you know, it's not my type of offense. I like to throw the football around, and, you know, the running game, like, it's never been too good here at Lake Huron. If we don't have success on first and second down, now something's third and long. So we'll see how it goes. But a great punt by Jacopo D'Andrea Matteo. An excellent punt. It's going to set up our fakie here, Doyle. His name is Rich Doyle, the freshman out of Islip, New York. Here's a run for Henderson. He's doing his best Brandon Oliver impression going on right here. James Starks impression. Huge run for Henderson. Doyle. Oh, get him, Bonstead. You're right there. Cluche was right there to take Henderson down. Or Cole Joseph, actually. Oh, Colby Burl getting flipped on his head. There's Cluche, the torpedo. 3rd and 10 there. Rich Doyle. Incomplete to Stevens. We're playing 0-7 MAC team with third-string quarterback. Got to win this game. Got to win this game. 3rd and 11. Nice throw to JT Outlaw. 2nd and 4. Still getting that run game going here late in the first. Let's see our Huron counter. If we can get that. Outlaw for 8. 3rd and goal. Still throwing here. Fortuna backing up. Oh, what a play by Sean Dolak. He turned into Terrell Revis right there. Excellent deflection. Ace Adams taking down Aljay Henderson for a loss of 1. 3rd and 11. Doyle looking around, getting some little bit of pressure, and what a toe tap catch by Marilyn Johnson, not Marlin. Marilyn. Interesting name for a guy. DeAndre Walker-Edding takes down Aljay Henderson, loss of 6. That play blown up. Defensively, we are starting to shore some things up this season. We were pretty bad. Well, as soon as I say that. 3rd and 16. Trevor Borland for 19 yards. Henderson gets brought down. Nice tackle there. That's Quandale Dingle with the loss. Tackle for loss there. Blow that play up. Also the human torpedo, Quandale Dingle. Rich Doyle is going to throw that right into Sir Kyle Washington. So it's a 3-3 game. Like I said, I feel like we could be a little bit more explosive offensively. But our Huron counter right now is at 14. So we're keeping pace. And nice throw to Othello Doubleday. He got loose for the touchdown. Nice play, Othello. Lake Huron taking the lead. So we got Buffalo backed up here. We're bringing the house. Even if they were passing, they're still trying to crash that middle. Didn't quite work. 30 seconds. Bear Kegger calls the timeout. We wanted the ball back. And now Buffalo is trying to make us pay for our impudence. And a catch by Laybourne, and he's loose. Oh, we all trying to go for the pick. Couldn't quite convert that one. They're going for this with 5 seconds. And Bear Kegger, after that Hail Mary touchdown for Akron, is begging them to kick the field goal. They still want a piece of this play. Going to the end zone. No good with 1 second on the clock now. You would think Buffalo would kick the field goal. And they still want it. Who's calling these plays? Is Dan Campbell? Is Dan Campbell the OC now at Buffalo in 2024? I don't know what's going on. All right, so Lake Huron up 10-3. Henderson gets to the side. Big gain there. 1st and goal. Doyle calls play action to Laybourne. So Cameron Laybourne is really screwing with us here. He's having himself a pretty good game. Buffalo tying this thing up. Fortuna dropping back. Hits Rodriguez Ishmael. Gets down at the 20. So we're saying, all right, enough of the games, guys. We got to let Fortuna loose. Othello Doubleday. Nice catch. It's going to set up 4th and 1, and Doubleday's hurt. That's going to affect our decision-making possibly here. Bennett Vanderswag takes the field goal. So, you know, we're playing Rich Doyle. We feel pretty comfortable, so we're like, let's just take the lead. Let's try to get out of Buffalo here with a W. So Lake Huron moving the ball again here, 3rd quarter. winding down. Q-Sean gets a decent chunk there. Let's get our Q-Sean counter for 21. Stugelmeyer on 3rd and 3. And we've talked about this guy by the name of Tank Stugelmeyer with that build. You got to be a little bit more hard to bring down, but Rich Doyle, thankfully, is not that hard to bring down. 3rd and 5. Nice strike to Outlaw. Is going to shed the tackle. Get loose. Going to take this past midfield. We're running screen, but we got Lyman all the way down the field. So Fortuna's like, I just want to run this thing. 2nd and 10. Fortuna holding on, thankfully. 3rd and 2. Q-Sean. Rack up another carry for Mr. Q-Sean. He's up to 26. So I think we're going to get this, guys. 1st and 20. Although Max Renner has to check in and spell Chambers. So 3rd and 7. We're going for it. Trying to get Q-Sean the extra carry, guys. And, you know, I had to check this. I was like, where are we at right now? Where are we at? It's 4th and 3. Field goal is going to put us up by 9. Let's see. Did we hit it? No. 29 for Q-Sean. We honestly debated running that play on 4th down, but we said, you know, just try to take the lead. Maybe we'll get the ball back. But here's a big gain for Buffalo. Big time game, and we got a penalty. It's going to be offside on Lake Huron. So I was hoping maybe that was like a blocking back or holding or something. Doyle getting knocked down here. It's going to be 3rd and 17. Doyle's going to fling one. Breezy Nickelberry can't quite make the play. 4th and 17. It's been a recurring theme here with our MAC opponents today. 4th and long. Johnson, can he get there? No, it's going to be a turnover. And for carry number 30, Q-Sean converts. And guys, this is the first time ever that Lake Huron has won 2 games in the same video. We have beaten Akron and Buffalo. Yeah, you know, minor victories. You take your minor victories where they come, you know. So Lake Huron up to win number 3. We go 1-11, 1-11, and probably looking at 3-9. No, not bad, not bad. We will take this. So we got a MAC West showdown here. Northern Iowa against Ohio. Northern Illinois against Ohio Western. So OWU comes into this at 6-1. So number 4 ranked in the country. And NIU is trying to play spoiler. You know, they got a good ground game. It's going to be a tough battle, but it looks like as long as Ohio Western asserts themselves here, I think they're going to be okay. And it looks like it's trending that way. Louis Savage for a 5-yard score. So things looking good right now for the Ospreys with 3.5 minutes left in the first. Quarterback's name is Yost here. Ryan Yost. Incomplete. So we're going to move ahead here. 10-0 now after a stop. Another stop for Ohio Western. Looks like NIU going to get on the board, though. 10-3 right now. 2nd and 6. Yost off a play action. Going to get picked off. So they are keeping him in check right now. You'd think Northern Illinois would be running the football more, but not quite so far. And then Jacoby Criswell into the end zone. Falling forward. It's now 17-3. This thing looking to get wrapped up early with 40 seconds. See if the Huskies can do anything. Yost hits a strike there to Fabian McRae. There's a good name. 2nd and 2 with 30 seconds left. Yost on a play action. He's just going to run with this thing. What is that play? Yost gets down at the 1-yard line, and now they're throwing for it on 1st and goal in Messiah Travis. There's another great name. Touchdown, NIU. So it's 17-10. They needed that score for sure. Otherwise, it was not looking very good. 3rd and 4 here. Draw play for Ohio Western, and Brayton Dembski goes down. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 right now for NIU. And a 10-point game. Nice catch by the tight end there. Tristan Tews? It might be lined up at wide receiver. There's a good play, though. Nice route running. 1st and 10. 20 seconds left to go in the 3rd. A little flip pass. And putting on the Jets down at about the 3. Got a 2nd and goal. And oh my God. A flip to Jack Novotny. So Yost had to know that nobody was out there. Otherwise, there's no sense in making that type of flip all the way to the long side of the field. Criswell going to go down 4th and inches. So Ohio Western, you think they might be tempted to go for this? Maybe. Barely short, and they decide to punt. They go conservative, and again, it'll be McCray slipping behind the defender. Big chunk play there. Number 8, there's a good run up the middle for Jay Ducker. 11 yards. He's got 17 for 43. Here's Yost with a little rollout. Throw it on the run. Finds his man, Billy Dozier, for the touchdown. And Northern Illinois has taken the lead here, guys. Ohio Western has gone totally cold on offense, and it's really costing them here in the second half. So NIU has the lead, 3rd and 11. Criswell throwing to nobody in particular, and they're going to have to punt this thing. So NIU with a chance to ice this thing. Ohio Western going to have to start using timeouts if they can't get the stop here, and they do. Travis shy of the yard to gain. So 1st and 10. Criswell's just running with it and beats his blocker. Oh, it'll be Mike Booth. 3rd and 20. So Ohio Western going in the wrong direction. They're running a wide receiver screen on 3rd and 20. Oh my God. 4th and 29. Championship season on the line, and that's a whole bag of nothing right there to Mikhail Volkov. So Ohio Western, second time in the series that we've seen them in gameplay suffer a massive upset. They lost to Western Michigan in year 1. Now they got a loss to Northern Illinois, and it's looking dicey now. Northern Illinois is in the driver's seat in the MAC West. And we see here in week 11, they're going to follow up their win over Ohio Western by beating Southern Michigan into a bloody pulp. This was ugly, man. Ducker, your player of the game. Huge game on the ground. Not a lot of touchdowns, though. Offensively, Southern just did nothing against Northern Illinois here. Ohio Western bouncing back the following week against Eastern Michigan, 63-24. And that's the thing. Ohio Western in sim, their offense is lights out. Like, they are just drilling people. 5:27 to go along with a defensive touchdown. May Softly, pretty solid game there, 22-2. Criswell was better. He was better, though. Brayton Dempsey led the way. Big game on the ground. Kent State beating Lake Huron pretty comfortably here, 48-23, your final. Big fourth quarter there for Kent, 566. Lake Huron, 2 interceptions, 2 turnovers. That'll hurt our cause. Doubleday had himself a good game. Fortuna was serviceable. 10 catches for a buck, 47 and 2 for Doubleday. Alpena beating Buffalo 55-24. I'd like to see Alpena shore up their defense a little bit, but offensively, that's pretty good. 714 yards in simulation, 528 passing. Gransky had 480 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 3 incomplete passes. Not bad, not bad. Archibald Davies is the breakout player of this offensive attack. So that is everything after week 11. Big game, Alpena at Ohio. Ohio, though, is slipping. They're down to 2 losses in conference play. So let's start here with the Western Michigan, Ohio Western preview. I'm thinking Ohio Western should take care of business here. This Western team's pretty bad. This one's big. Alpena's got some good prospects visiting, or Ohio does rather, but Ohio, they're slipping. They are trending in the wrong direction. Miami of Ohio against Lake Huron. I played them a lot over this series, and maybe we won't show that one. But Central at Southern, not a great Central team. I'd put them on upset alert there. So the MAC East right now, Alpena is in the lead, but Ohio, if they can beat Alpena, Ohio will move back into the driver's seat there. And Lake Huron down there at the bottom, 2-4. I do think we're going to finish over Buffalo, which is pretty cool. I will take that. Northern Illinois right now is atop of the MAC West. So Ohio Western has got some work to do. They're going to need some help along the way, but Eastern Central having a good game as well. And then Southern Michigan down there, they got to beat Western. If they can beat Western, they can avoid finishing in last place. So leave a like if you guys like this thing. We'll be back soon with the next video, and we're almost done here with the regular season in year number 3. So we'll see you in the next one.